Hey YouTube, this is Piff
Jeff
in Florence. We were selected by Lori over at Whippoorwill Holler about 3 weeks ago. There was a collaboration going around to do a holiday dessert, and we've just been so busy, we're just now getting around to do it. So what I have in mind is something that's easy and quick, and everybody likes fast, easy, and quick, right? So I've got a 28-year-old recipe that a friend of mine I used to work with, who's gone from us now, but he used to do this recipe and he'd bring it to work, and I loved it. And what it is blueberry cobbler, and it's very easy to do. So I thought I would bring this out and do this as a tribute to him. I won't mention his name, but his name was James. We'll just say that. And so this is for you, James. It only takes an hour in the oven, and it's real quick to put together. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'll show you how I do that in just a few minutes, because it's been about 20 years since I made any of it, but this recipe's been sitting over in our recipe box all that time, and it's still got my handwriting from 1990. So I'm going to do this one for you, and this was one I had that I always was the one designated to do it because of the connection there. So you stand by, and I'm going to show you how to put this together.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
It says Happy New Year.
That's right. Happy New Year. First is just rinse these off a little bit. 2 cups of blueberries. You just roll them around in this rinse, in this water. Okay. And just let them drain a little bit, and any water, moisture that's left on them will be all right, because it'll help the sugar. Okay, we're going to take this half stick of butter, place it in the microwave, and melt it. Okay, what we want to do next is pour the blueberries into a bowl and mix with a ½ cup of sugar. All right. Just stir that in real good, and the other ½ cup of sugar will go into the flour and milk mix. An original recipe I had a cup of sugar in here and a cup in the flour and milk mix, but that was too sweet. It made it really sweet, and it's better with a ½ cup here and a ½ cup in the other. There's nothing worse on a dessert than for it to be too sweet. Got our butter melted, and from what my directions say, I hadn't made this in probably 20 years. I used to make it all the time when he handed me this recipe, but it's been a while, but I still have the little card I wrote everything down on. Okay, put ½ cup of sugar on berries, did that. Melt butter in the dish, we did that. Mix flour, milk, and a ½ cup of sugar. Okay, here's my flour, and it does say a cup of flour, yeah. Just want to make sure I had that right. 3/4 cup of milk, and the other ½ cup of sugar. Okay, and that's pretty much it. All we need to do now is just stir this together. It looks a little soupy, but it'll be all right. I'm going to stir the berries in, just spoon them on top, and they're going to do what they're going to do. I really don't know what difference that makes. Some of you ladies may know. It may just make for a prettier display of the berries. I don't know. Truth be told, probably doesn't matter. I'm just spreading it around and not stirring. A little more sugar left, so I'm just going to kind of let that make for a nice crisp on top of that flour maybe. Okay, then we're to put it in the oven at 350 degrees. Our mix ready to go in the oven. And we've got it set at 350 and it's heated up. We're going to set it in there for 1 hour. Handle everything without gloves on this end. Okay, it's at 350. I'm going to set my timer. Act like I know what I'm doing, right? There we go. When that goes off, we're going to have some blueberry cobbler. I'll be back. Alright, timer just went off for 1 hour. She's done. Turn that off. You can tell I don't know the way around. I've never used this oven. This is all new. Alright. I'm gonna have to get two holders, 2 hands. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Janet told me I was supposed to use a Pyrex dish, but this is the size James used to bring to work, so you know, I'm a guy, I didn't know. I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit and then we'll it's time do a little taste. And scoop out some cobbler.
It's hot too.
It's still real hot. I hadn't let it cool off long. And this is just a taste. I'll get one more little piece of this crust here. Ooh, it's gonna be hot and rich. I'm gonna get a scoop of ice cream. Put that on top. A little bit of ice cream, a little bit of cobbler, a little blood. Open that mouth.
No, you go first.
Me?
It's hot.
She sees it smoking.
It's hot. I don't want to burn my mouth.
Alright, here we go. Just like I remembered, you can't go wrong with this recipe. It's very good. You sure you want some? This is like feeding the baby.
I'll do it.
One
I'll
for
do it.
you,
I'll
2
do
for
it.
me. She loves ice cream. She got more ice cream than cobbler. Will that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna walk off with it. Come here, woman.
Bye.
Well, let's say come here and let's say goodbye.
Okay.
That's our holiday dessert collaboration video.
Better late than never.
Like I said, it's New Year's Eve, so we're still in the holiday season.
Yeah.
Sorry it took me so long, Lori.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to Helga over at Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking. Go check her out. She started this collaboration. And a lot of other ladies, probably not guys, who were involved with it. But here's a lady. So I'm glad you watched and came along to see how you can have a nice, quick cobbler. And it's real easy to do. So I'm not gonna, nominate anybody else because today is the last day of the holidays. So it's over, officially over. And everybody check out Whippoorwill Holler channel and go see what Miss Laura's cooking up And Mr. Brown will make an appearance once in a while, and they'll talk about homesteading. And they could cook up some good victuals there, so everybody go check out Whippoorwill Holler. And thank you, Lori, for this. Until next time, this is Phil and Florence.
Janet and Florence.
That's right. See you later.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, 2019. Bye.